And we're getting set for the first of the two play-in games. The number 3 seeded Harvard University Crimson are facing the number 6 seeds, Bucknell University Bison. For those watching the live stream, Harvard will be in the dark caps, moving right to left on your screen. Bucknell in the white caps, moving left to right. It'll be number 20 in the dark cap, Isabel Monahan for Bucknell. Swimming off against number 8, Ruby Hodge for Harvard. Officials had their pregame conference at mid-pool on the end, and they're heading to their respective positions. Stephanie Villalobos will drop the ball to get things underway. 21-8 on the season for Harvard, 5-24 for Bucknell. Harvard 5-5 in the conference, tied with Brown with 5-5 record, but got third place over Brown based on goal differential between the two games. And the win by Ruby Hodge. Harvard will go to the first attack of the game. So we're underway. Quickly, Grace Thawley, the star center, is into the center. Ordinary foul. Up top, it's Evan Tingler. Faking, shooting, and missing wide left. So the Bison will go to their first attack of the game. The Bison without starting goaltender Annika Lampen, the sophomore from Grand Rapids, injured. Also missing number 3, Aaliyah Cohen, a freshman from Coral Gables, Florida. Offensive turnover foul in the center. Called against number 6, Bella Schraw, Bucknell. 2-on-2 the other way. Thawley spinning for position. She's got it, steps away, fumbles, and misses wide right. So Sam Gove puts the ball in play. For those of you looking at your programs from the CWPA website, she's listed as number 13. She'll be playing number 1A in this game. Pass almost overthrown, but a nice recovery by Monahan. Cross pool open. Lots of room to move in, but she fumbles the ball. Shaw in the center. And looking for help was Megan Lacroix, the senior from Saratoga, California. She didn't get it, wasn't very happy about it. Back up the pool, Brooke Horrigan, another senior. Into the center, a nice step out, and off the crossbar goes Thawley. The senior from Santa Ana, unable to find the range early on. Lacroix, checked closely by her counterpart numerically, Bordenwall. Now it's down the wing in the corner. Straw stuffs against the rope, gets it into the middle. Chloe Smith into the center, a nice roll and scores! The freshman from Greenwich, Connecticut, Bella Schraw, steps away from center, rolls away, gets her legs underneath you and fires it home. And the Bison grab the early 1-0 lead. Bucknell goal, her first of the game, scored by number 6, Bella Schraw. So the Crimson quickly back to the attack. Hodge and Tingler exchanging passes, and the short side wide open. After scoring, Bella Schraw fails to get her block up on the short side. And another freshman, Ruby Hodge from Harvard, saw the opening and put it home. Harvard goal, her first of the game, scored by number 8, Ruby Hodge. Time of the goal, 5:46. Score is now tied at 1. Ball up top now for Monahan, the sprinter for Bucknell. Puts it in quickly. Oh, and it skips through and past center Bella Straw. Right to goalie Zoe Banks. Senior from Palo Alto, California. Outlets on the right side to Tingler. Tingler down the right side. Into the middle. Thawley no longer in the center. Goes up top along with Jaden Miller, who smoothly puts it in the short side. Harvard goal, her first of the game, scored by number 13, Jaden Miller. Time of the goal, 5:08. The score, Harvard 2, Bucknell 1. Offensive turnover foul, not putting the ball in play after the whistle, called against number 9, Bella Moynihan. And the Crimson taking advantage quickly to the attack. Thawley, cross pool, nice pass into the center. Bucknell exclusion for going over top of the center to play the ball. Her first of the game, called against number 9, Bella Moynihan. Harvard power play negated by the missed shot and change of possession. Bucknell back to full strength. Into the center it goes. Straw trying to roll away again, turns and fires it over the net. Temporary advantage for the Crimson, 6-on-5. Straw caught behind the play. Moving up on the far side, Borden-Wall looking for the pass, doesn't get it. Now it's Thawley, lots of room herself. And she fires it in, it sat on the goal line and then spun backwards into the goal. Harvard goal, her first of the game, scored by number 9, Grace Thawley. Time of the goal, 4:21. The score, Harvard 3, Bucknell 1. Ball on the right side to Gwen Kallmeyer. The freshman from Mill Valley, California, moves in on the right wing. Gets it in, Shaw with the turn, misses wide right. Shaw's had a few opportunities on the rollaway, converted one, but is misfired on 3. Now it's Thawley again with room. Oh, a great pass across. The defense on Bucknell gets crossed up. Gwen Kallmeyer and Isabel Monahan unable to determine who should take whom. They only had 2 players to cover. Harvard counterattack goal, her first of the game, scored by number 15, Borden-Wall. Time of the goal, 3:57. Score, Harvard 4, Bucknell 1. So after opening the scoring, the Bison have been blitzed for 4 unanswered goals thus far. Straw back into the center. Kallmeyer hounded on the wing, gets it across. Monahan into Straw. This time she turns and draws the exclusion. Harvard exclusion for pulling back on the turn. Her first of the game, called against number 15, Borden-Wall. Time of the exclusion, 3:40, power play, Bucknell. So a curled 3-3 formation for the Bison. Curling from the left side is Monahan. She gets the pass, looks to shoot, and it's blocked nicely at the defense. On the rebound, ball under, called against number 9, Bella Moynihan of Bucknell. On the change of possession, Harvard back to full strength. So the Crimson survive a penalty kill with a nice block. Now it's Ella Schneider now in the game. Passes and drives. Gets the pass in the center, steps away and scores cross cage. Harvard goal, her first of the game, scored by number 7, Ella Schneider. Time of the goal, 3 minutes. Score, Harvard 5, Bucknell 1. Ordinary foul committed on the wing by Brooke Horrigan. It's back up top. Moynihan onto the right side. Kallmeyer keeps it going to the deep right wing. It's cross pool for Monahan. 5 seconds in the shot clock. Into the center and catching the ball and having it knocked out of her hand was Bella Schraw. So the Crimson cross pool. Heidi Heffelfinger in the game now. Gets it in the center, gets a repass. It's over her head. She wasn't expecting it. Open on the far wing, getting the pass, shooting, and a nice diving save by Sam Gove. Read the cross pool pass perfectly and took away the opportunity from Brooke Horrigan. Offensive turnover foul called against number 15, Megan LaCroix. And now it's a 2-on-1. Down the center goes Katie Greenwald. She scores! Harvard counterattack goal, her first of the game, scored by number 12, Katie Greenwald. Time of the goal, 1:47. The score, Harvard 6, Bucknell 1. 6 different scores thus far for the Crimson. Head coach Ted Minnis constantly subbing players in and out. Sydney Finkler now in the game for Bucknell, throws it down the right wing. Kallmeyer into the center for Schraw, trying to make the hard turn. Harvard exclusion for going over top of the center on the turn. Harvard exclusion for going over top of the center on the turn. Her first of the game called against number 15, Borden Wall. Time of the goal, of the exclusion, 1:32. Power play for Bucknell after its team timeout. So the Bison go to work, 4-2 to start out. Up top, Kallmeyer, along with Chloe Smith. Curling from the left wing is Monahan. Looking for the pass, and the outside shot, and a nice one. Bucknell power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 5, Gwen Kallmeyer. Time of the goal, 1:15. The score now, Harvard 6, Bucknell 2. So a much needed goal for the Bison. Crimson back to the attack. Into the center goes Annabelle Facey. Now double posted. Moving in, passing in. Bucknell exclusion. Her first of the game called against number 6, Bella Schraw, for going over top of the center forward to play the ball. Power play, Harvard. So 3-3 formation. Coming off the left post, but not needing to, was Annabelle Facey, because Sasha Constance had other ideas. Harvard power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 19, Sasha Constance. Time of the goal, 46 seconds. Bison missed the position in the center. Harvard exclusion, her first of the game, called against number 2, Annabelle Facey. Approaching on the player with the ball. Power play, Bucknell. Tinkler gets trapped, but passes off. Ball under, called against Bucknell's number 7, Chloe Smith. On the change of possession, Harvard back to full strength. 5 seconds in the shot, in the quarter. Quick shot. Oh, and a nice save. Out of bounds as the quarter comes to a conclusion. The score after 1 quarter of play, the Harvard Crimson and Dark Caps 7, the Bucknell Bison and White Caps 2. Well, the Bison opened the scoring, got one when they needed it, and then gave another power play goal up. Harvard, 7 different... At this time, the CWPA would like to thank its official sponsors: Cap 7, the official ball of the CWPA; Healy Awards, the maker of our fine championship plaques, which will be on display Sunday; Fox 40, the official whistle of the CWPA; and Turbo, the manufacturer of high-quality water polo suits, caps, and deckwear. And the live stream is being brought to you by Play by Play Productions. Number 8 again in the dark cap, Ruby Hodge for Harvard. The Crimson facing off against number 20, Isabel Monahan again, and this time Monahan wins the swim off. And so the Bison will get the first attack of the second quarter, trailing 7-2. Gwen Kallmeyer. Undecided major in her freshman year. Ball in the center, rolling away with lots of time and firing it wide is Bella Schraw. Back the other way goes Harvard. Thawley back to her customary spot in the center. Being checked by her numerical counterpart, Moynihan. And the long outside shot picks the top right corner. Harvard outside shot goal, her first of the game, scored by number 10, Brooke Horrigan. Time of the goal, 7:23. Score, Harvard 8, Bucknell 2. So the Bison obviously feeling the effects of missing starting goaltender Annika Lampin. And the Crimson taking advantage. Now it's into the center. Schraw swarmed, and the ball taken away. She was hanging on to it. And for those watching who are used to FINA rules, the difference in NCAA is that if a player is holding the ball, she can be tackled without penalty. Tingler goes cross pool. Horrigan again. Thought about the center, couldn't. They were dropping on Thawley. Now Tingler sliding in the middle. And a nice save by Sam Gove, who quickly retrieves her rebound, her third save of the game. And the quick outlet on the right side for Megan Lacroix. Now it's Kallmeyer. Having her difficulties against Wall. Now it's down the wing. Dropping off on Straw and making the switch on defense was Horrigan. A nice block by Hodge. Rebound recovery on the first shot attempt by Bucknell gave them a new shot clock. Ordinary foul on the scramble for the second shot rebound, and Harvard takes over. Tingler down the wing for Hodge, also an undeclared freshman major. Looking for the drive. A penalty shot has been called against Bucknell's number 5, Gwen Kallmeyer, her first. Pulling down the arm of an intended pass recipient inside 5 meters. And Sam Gove gets to her left. Brooke Horrigan went to her left. And the result, a penalty shot goal for the Crimson. Harvard penalty shot goal, her second of the game, scored by number 10, Brooke Horrigan. Time of the goal, 5:49. So Kallmeyer. Ball gets eventually into the center, and this time the rollaway works. Bucknell rollaway goal from the center, her second such goal, scored by number 6, Bella Schraw. Time of the goal, 5:35. So Schraw, the finance major from Old Greenwich, Connecticut, getting her opportunities in the center. Offensive turnover foul called in the center. So on the change of possession, 2-on-2 the other way. The pass is overthrown for Isabel Monahan. Harvard exclusion checking the center for a two-hand grab to gain position. Her second of the game called against number 15, Borden Wall. Time of the exclusion, 5:07, power play, Bucknell. And now it's Chloe Smith up top. 5 seconds left in the exclusion. Cross pool, the quick shot. A nice two-hand save. On the save by Zoe Banks, out of play. Corner throw and new shot clock awarded to Bucknell. Harvard back to full strength now. So Shaw in the middle. Checked by freshman Ella Schneider. Now it's Smith. Quickly over to Moynihan. Back to the right to Kallmeyer. Moving in. Looks like she's shooting. And the save by Banks. And it's retrieved before it hits the end line. And the pass a little too close to the defender. Intended for Ruby Hodge. That goes off her hand. Stolen away by Gwen Kallmeyer. Kallmeyer gets the outlet from Sam Gove. Nobody to help on her side of the pool. Now going to help is Chloe Smith. She gets the pass. Offensive turnover foul. Called in the center against Bella Schraw. And the Crimson take over. It'll be Thawley, the lefty, looking to shoot. Fires and scores. Harvard goal, her second outside shot goal of the game, scored by number 9, Grace Thawley. Time of the goal, 3:38. Heading out is Ruby Hodge. Also, Thawley's going to get a rest after scoring. Jumping in to replace her, sophomore Danny Zapata from Cali, Colombia. Moynihan down the wing into the corner. Schraw asking for it, but 2 Harvard defenders dropped to nullify that opportunity. 10 seconds in the shot clock. The long cross pool pass is dropped by Monahan. Delay of game called against Bucknell. Turnover to Harvard. Constance down the wing. Lots of room to the net. Ella Schneider, cross pool, and it's intercepted easily. Schneider throwing it into an area with 3 Bison defenders. Thought she could thread it through to junior Josie Mobley from Honolulu, Hawaii. Offensive turnover foul, pushing off to gain an advantage. Called against number 6. Bella Schraw. Harvard takes over. Going in with lots of room. There were 2 Bucknell defenders back in order to cover the 2 players. Josie Mobley in the center and Ella Schneider coming down the wing with the ball, but neither went to Schneider, and she said, okay, I'll go in and score. Harvard counterattack goal, her second goal of the game, scored by number 7, Ella Schneider. Time of the goal, 2:26. Largest lead of the game for the Crimson, 8 goals. Finkler down the wing. Harvard exclusion for going over top of the center forward to gain position. Her first of the game called against number 3, Josie Mobley. Time of the exclusion, 2:17, power play Bucknell. 4-2. Now for the first time, Monahan goes down the wing on the left side. Curling is Finkler. She's got room but doesn't want to shoot. Now Kallmeyer does, and it's tipped in by the block of Katie Greenwald. Bucknell power play goal, her second power play goal of the game, scored by number 5, Gwen Kallmeyer. Time of the goal, 1:56. Into the game comes Annabelle Facey, number 2 for Harvard, likely to go in and set the center. Facey struggling for position. Bucknell exclusion for 2 hands down, checking the center. Her first of the game called against number 22, Sydney Finkler. Power play Harvard. And after the failed pass into the middle that fortuitously went to a teammate, Harvard is able to capitalize. Harvard power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 2, Annabelle Facey. Time of the goal, 1:33. So the molecular and cell biology major who wants to work in biotech or finance after she graduates gets her first goal of the game. Anna Plant now in the game. Finkler with the ball. Her skip shot goes wide right. Immediately to the counterattack. Go the Crimson. Bucknell exclusion for pulling back on the counterattack. Her first of the game called against number 10, Anna Plant. Time of the exclusion, 1:16, power play Harvard. In alone. Zapata, backhand, scores! Harvard power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 6, Danny Zapata. Time of the goal, 1:07. So Zapata, born in Cali, Colombia, has not been back there since she left at 7 years of age. Her family moved to Australia. Now it's in the middle, Plant with room. Her pass off the fingertips of Finkler, but it went fortuitously to teammate. Plant unable to get to the pass intended for her. Constance on the steal. 40 seconds. And on the right side with lots of room, Heidi Heffelfinger, the freshman from Lafayette, California. Far side goal. Harvard goal on the counterattack. Her first of the game, scored by number 18, Heidi Heffelfinger. Time of the goal, 30 seconds. So one more attack for the Bison, in all likelihood. Difference between the shot clock and the game clock, 1 second. Harvard exclusion for going over top of the offensive player to play the ball. Her first of the game called against number 18, Heidi Heffelfinger. Time of the goal, 18 seconds. Excuse me, of the power play, 18 seconds. 3-3, 9 seconds in the quarter. And the shot, oh, and it skips under the arm of Zoe Banks. Bucknell power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 7, Chloe Smith. Time of the goal, 6 seconds. So the senior from Newport Beach, California, gets on the board with a power play goal. The long shot over the bar, not a play. And the score at the end of the first half of play, the Harvard Crimson and Dark Caps 14, the Bucknell Bison and White Caps 5. A lot of ground to cover to get back in this game for the Bison. The Crimson scoring in all facets of the game. Teams will change ends, 5-minute break. We'll be back with second half action. You're watching the CWPA Division I Women's Varsity Water Polo Conference Championship from DeNunzio Pool on the campus of Princeton University. The first half scoring summary is brought to you by our sponsors, Cap 7, the official ball of the CWPA, Healy Awards, the maker of fine championship plaques, Fox 40, the official whistle of the CWPA, and Turbo, the manufacturer of high-quality water polo suits, caps, and deckwear. For Harvard, 2 goals apiece for number 9, Grace Thawley, number 10, Brooke Horrigan. Single markers, number 2, Annabelle Facey, number 6, Danny Zapata, number 8, Ruby Hodge, number 7, Ella Schneider also has a pair, number 12, Katie Greenwald, number 13, Jaden Miller, number 15, Borden Wall, number 18, Heidi Heffelfinger, and number 19, Sasha Constanz. For Bucknell, 2 goals apiece for number 5, Gwen Kallmeyer, and number 6, Bella Schraw, single tally to number 7, Chloe Smith. Exclusions for Harvard, 2 to number 15, Borden Wall. Singles, number 2, Annabelle Facey, number 3, Josie Mobley, number 13, Jaden Miller, number 18, Heidi Heffelfinger. For Bucknell, 1 exclusion each to number 5, Gwen Kallmeyer, number 6, Bella Schraw, number 9, Bella Moynihan, number 10, Anna Plant, and number 22, Sydney Finkler. 3 saves for Zoe Banks in the Crimson Cage, and the same number for Sam Gove in the Bucknell net. And they all play water polo. Took a gap year and got her pilot's license. Megan Lacroix with the win for Bucknell. So for those watching the live stream, Bucknell with the ball in the white caps, moving right to left on your screen. Harvard in the dark caps, moving left to right, leading 14-5. In the center is Schraw.
Do you need me to lock off and go get it?
Offensive turnover foul, grabbing the suit. Called against Bucknell. Quick to the counter. Evan Tingler, the senior from Laguna Beach, California, has an angle from the right side. Moves in. Picks it up, moves to the middle, and goes over top of goalie Sam Gove, and just across the line. Harvard counterattack goal, her first of the game, scored by number 11, Evan Tingler. Time of the goal, 7:25. I think Sam Gove thought the shot was a little bit harder than it was going past her ear. She kind of gave up on it. Might have been able to get there before the ball floated over the goal line. Harvard exclusion for impeding the drive. Her first of the game called against number 9, Grace Thawley. Time of the exclusion, 7:15. Power play, Bucknell. So 4-2 for the Bison. Now on the right wing, it's Lacroix. She's got the ball. Sliding left and shooting, and a nice save by Alexis Kiekefer. A save by Alexis Kiekefer out of bounds. Corner throw and new shot clock for Bucknell. The exclusion has expired. Teams are even. Into the center it goes. Tipped away at the defense on a nice play by Sasha Constanz. Going around the shoulder. Over and around Bella Moynihan, avoiding the exclusion and getting the steal. Ruby Hodge shovels a pass, almost stolen on a nice jump play by Gwen Kallmeyer, but she was called for going over the shoulder. Tingler with room, and it's blocked to the defense. Rebound retrieval, new shot clock for Harvard. So a full clock for the Crimson. Horrigan doesn't need the full clock. Harvard goal, her second outside shot goal and third overall in the game, scored by number 10, Brooke Horrigan. Time of the goal, 6:14. Katie Greenwald exits for Harvard. In comes Annabelle Facey. So the Bison to the attack. Swung all the way over to the right wing to Lacroix. Shaw trying to get position. Ball too long, 10 seconds in the shot clock. Oh, and the attempted pass by Isabel Monahan is tipped away on a nice defensive play by Brooke Horrigan, who sprints down to get to the other end. Tingler gets the ball again on the counterattack, but Bucknell back in numbers. Now it's Jaden Miller, the Canadian from Port Coquitlam, British Columbia. Her pass into the center. Facey tries the backhand. It falls short. And the quick outlet for Lacroix. Lacroix, business analytics major with French, wants to be a healthcare analyst. Kallmeyer down the wing for Lacroix. Lacroix trying to cut the angle. She's got position on Facey. Trying to get in and shoot. Shoots and scores! Bucknell goal, her first of the game, scored by number 15, Megan Lacroix. Time of the goal, 4:59. These two teams played twice in conference play. Harvard winning both games. Scores of 19-7 and 18-9. This game following the same pattern. Heffelfinger goes up top for Tingler. Swings it over left side to Miller. Horrigan into the center. And unable to control it was Ruby Hodge, crashing back nicely to steal it. Sydney Finkler. Sam Gove with the ball, the East Asian Studies major with political science minor. Wants to work at a global law firm in Boston after she graduates. Monahan, fouled by Tingler. Into the center goes. Harvard exclusion for holding in the center. Her second of the game, called against number 18, Heidi Heffelfinger. Bucknell power play goal, her second power play goal of the game, scored by number 7, Chloe Smith. Time of the goal, 4:08. Wholesale changes for the Crimson after the goal. Constance down the right side for Zapata. Gets it back. 15 on the shot clock. Zapata thought about going across, and then the shot from up top by Constance has blocked the defense. And the Bison will take over. Gove holding the ball again. Lives in Hong Kong. Went to Phillips Exeter Academy. Made the Dean list 7 semesters. Was an academic All-American. Offensive turnover foul. Holding the suit on the wing, called against number 20, Isabel Monahan of Bucknell. The Crimson take over, quickly to the attack. Josie Mobley. We open on the far side. Schneider, she's got the ball. Slides it in the center. 2-meter offside call in the center against Harvard's number 15, Borden Wall. So the Bison dodge a counterattack bullet. Kallmeyer slips it over the head of a driving Chloe Smith. Monahan. Less than 10 in the shot clock. Finkler looking to shoot. And she gets it in. I think the shot totally surprised Alexis Kiekefer because it looked almost like a pass to the center. Bucknell outside shot goal, her first of the game, scored by number 22, Sydney Finkler. Time of the goal, 2:45. Constance, Zapata, open on the far wing. A penalty shot has been called against Bucknell's number 22, Sydney Finkler, her second, for grabbing the arm of an intended pass recipient inside 5 meters. Oh, and almost getting it was Sam Gove. Harvard penalty shot goal, her second of the game, scored by number 19, Sasha Constans. Time of the goal, 2:30. Finkler giving up the penalty shot, sends it across. Zapata fouls Monahan on the chase for the ball. Shaw in the center, surrounded by Harvard defenders, so open on the outside. Save out of play by Alexis Kiekefer. Corner throw and new shot clock awarded to Bucknell. Paulmeyer up top for Finkler. Offensive turnover foul called in the center against number 6, Bella Schraw, for grabbing the suit. So the Crimson take over. Down the right side goes Constance. She's got room. And almost a no-look shot. Just under the bar. Finds its way to the back of the net. Harvard counterattack goal, her third of the game, scored by number 19, Sasha Constans. Time of the goal, 1:55. Well, the Bucknell defense definitely slow again to match up equal number of players on the defense with equal number of players on the offense, and paying the price again. Bella Moynihan goes cross pool. Chloe Smith. Ordinary foul. Moynihan, a chance to pass. Looking. Harvard exclusion for grabbing the center forward on the ball coming in. Her second of the game called against number 3, Josie Mobley. Time of the exclusion, 1:42. Power play to Bucknell after its team timeout. So the last time the Bison had a power play opportunity, head coach John McBride called a timeout, resulted in a goal. We'll see what happens on this one. We'll be back with third quarter action. It is 18-8 in favor of Harvard. Four-two formation. On the right wing is Moynihan. She's got the ball. Megan LaCroix up top on the right. Sliding left is Smith. Ball is overthrown. That's going to eat up virtually all of the exclusion now. Moynihan LaCroix on the wing. The shot blocked by not one but two Harvard players. The exclusion had already expired. Back the other way, go to the Crimson. Tingler goes cross pool for Horrigan. Bucknell exclusion for a two-hand push down in the center. Her first of the game called against number 15, Megan LaCroix. Time of the exclusion, 58 seconds. Harvard will go to the power play after its team timeout. Alexis Kiekever will send the Crimson to the power play after the team timeout. So 4-2 to start for Harvard. Horrigan with the ball on the top left. Thali on the top right, sliding to her right. Horrigan, room up top. A lot of pumps, no shot. Now it's Thali. Slides hard in, goes cross and further to the left wing. Overthrown back up to Horrigan. Coming off the post was Walt. Exclusion is expired, but doesn't matter. Harvard goal as the power play expired. Her second of the game, scored by number 15, Borden Wall. Time of the goal, 34 seconds. The lead is back up to 11 for Harvard. Down the wing, it's LaCroix. Chasing down the bad pass is Anna Plant, a freshman from Mill Valley, California. Fires it to the right wing. LaCroix curls, puts it in the center. Harvard exclusion, her third of the game for two hands down on the center on the play for the ball, called against number 15, Borden Wall. It's her third exclusion. She's excluded from the remainder of the game. Power play, Bucknell. 1 second. The score at the end of 3 quarters of play, Harvard 19, Bucknell 8. Sasha Constans with the swim-off win to begin the fourth quarter. Constans running a left side pick, which gets stuffed by the defense of Megan LaCroix. Bucknell exclusion for 2 hands down against number 15, Megan LaCroix, her second. Power play, Harvard. The field block out of bounds, change of possession. Bucknell returns to full strength. So LaCroix puts it down the wing after coming in from the penalty box. Harvard exclusion for 2 hands down, holding the center. Her first of the game called against number 12, Katie Greenwald. Bucknell power play goal, her first of the game, scored by number 9, Bella Moynihan. Time of the goal, 7:12. An excellent block on the defense by Chloe Smith, turns the ball over. Sprinting down the pool with a bit of an advantage is LaCroix, but quickly covering up are Ella Prentice and Josie Mobley for Harvard. Down the right wing it goes. Into the center goes Schraw. Checked by Mobley, dropping back to help out is Greenwald. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Offensive turnover foul called in the center against number 6, Bella Schraw. Straight arming for separation. Now it's Danny Zapata. In on the right side, goes up top. Heffelfinger gives it back to her. And Mobley's shot is knocked down at the defense. Bucknell with the change of possession after the shot block. Two minutes gone in the fourth quarter. Pass across, intended for LaCroix. Offensive turnover foul called against Bucknell. Zapata quickly down the middle. She can shoot. She's live, looking like she wants to. Passes off. A penalty shot has been called against Bucknell's number 15, Megan LaCroix. We're pulling back a player with direct access to the net. Correction, a foul is on number 5, Gwen Kallmeyer, her second. Harvard penalty shot goal, her second penalty shot goal of the game and fourth overall, scored by number 19, Sasha Constans. Time of the goal, 5:42. So the psychology major who wants to get a PhD in clinical psychology and use that to work in law enforcement someday has 2 penalty shot goals, a power play goal, and 4 overall. Harvard exclusion for 2 hands down, holding in the center. Her third of the game called against number 3, Josie Mobley. She's excluded from the remainder of the game. On the changeover of possession, Harvard back to full strength. Ella Schneider in to replace Mobley. 3-on-2 the other way. Zapata with a lane to the net. She's in and skips it under the arm. Harvard counterattack goal, her second of the game, scored by number 6, Danny Zapata. Time of the goal, 5:02. Biggest lead of the game for the Crimson. A dozen goals. It's 21-9 now. Couple of players in the game for the Bison, seeing their first action, holding the ball. Number 14, Olivia Day, junior from Oshawa, Canada. Number 16, Meili Chala. She can't get the ball. Stepping in front to make the steal was Constance. Down the left wing she goes. Pulls up. Cross pool. Zapata. Checked closely by Monahan. Goes up top. Gets it back. Slides in on the right side. Open in the middle is Schneider, but electing to shoot to the short side. On a short side pass was Ella Prentice, the junior from Santa Barbara, California. Went to San Marcos High School. Twice Junior Olympics champion with Santa Barbara 805. Her older sister played at Michigan. Now 3 seconds on the clock. Day goes to the center. Harvard exclusion for holding in the center. Her first of the game called against number 7, Ella Schneider. Time of the exclusion, 3:58. Power play, Bucknell. Oh, and Olivia Day had another thought in mind, but calling on the post was Bella Schraw. Caused Day to hesitate in the act of passing. It fell off her hand. On the change of possession, Harvard back to full strength. So Annabelle Facey gets it in the center. Ordinary foul. Quickly up with the ball, and the quick shot is wide right by Constance. Nice quick pass by Ella Prentice out of the center. Jumping the pass was Constance. Successfully completes the action. Moves down, 4-on-3 for the Crimson. Facey open on the left. She gets it and sails it over the bar. All alone, tons of time. And shoots a field goal. Unfortunately, doesn't count in water polo. Shaw looking for the pass, and it's way overthrown. Under 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The outcome not in doubt. And there goes Zapata. Trying to turn the corner, can't. Schraw cutting her off. Schneider. And back to Zapata. 5 seconds in the shot clock. Into the center it goes. The roll. And it's off the fingertips and just gets over the line. I think that's a third such goal for the Crimson. Harvard roll-away goal, her first of the game, scored by number 4, Ella Prentice. Time of the goal, 2:20. So it's cross pool. For Monahan, her shot sails over the bar and out of play. We hit the 2-meter mark. Kiekefer will put the ball in play for the Crimson. Now it's on the left wing for the 4-goal scorer, Constance. She's looking like she wants a 5th, and she's got it. Harvard outside shot goal, her 5th of the game, scored by number 19, Sasha Constance. Time of the goal, 1:42. Now it's Monahan, fouled by Prentice. Goes all the way over to the other side for Chawla. Chawla had a little bit of time, a little bit slow moving in. Goes cross pool into the center. Nice play. The step back and a nice play on the defense. By who else? Sasha Constance. Stealing the ball, making a good play against the center forward and scoring 5 times. All facets of the game. Schneider, last minute of play in the fourth quarter. This time the shot from Constance, a backhand flip. In a little bit close to try to go high corner, and she shoots it over the bar. Gove comes out. Passes mid-pool for Plant. Goes to Day. Annabelle Facey fronting Bella Schra in the center. Correction, Kallmeyer. And John McBride doesn't like what he sees on this last attack. Bucknell will retain possession after its team timeout. So the third full team timeout for the Bison. At this time, we would like to thank our sponsors, Cap 7, the official ball of the CWPA, Healy Awards, the maker of fine championship plaques, Fox 40, the official whistle of the CWPA, and Turbo, the manufacturer of high-quality water polo suits, caps, and deckwear. And the tournament's live stream is being brought to you by Play-by-Play Productions. Make sure to let your family and friends know so they can watch your team's games tomorrow. Sam Gove will send the Bison on the attack after the full team timeout. Half a minute to go in the fourth quarter. Power play for Bucknell. Bucknell power play goal, her third power play goal of the game, scored by number 7, Chloe Smith. Time of the goal, 16 seconds. So for the third time, the Bison take timeout before a power play, and for the third time, they're successful. Chloe Smith, the political science major, with the goal, her third. She's going to go to grad school. The final score, the Harvard Crimson 23, Bucknell Bison 10. This was the play-in game for the semifinals, and Harvard advances to tomorrow's semifinal match at 2 p.m. and will face second-seeded Michigan. Bucknell will play tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the 5th, 6th place game. The player of the game with 5 goals from Harvard, number 19, Sasha Constance. So a dominating performance by the Crimson. Full marks for their win. The Bison will try to regroup and play for 5th place tomorrow. The Crimson with a big task ahead tomorrow against the second seed Michigan Wolverines. You've been watching CWPA Division I Women's Varsity Water Polo Conference Championship action from the DeNunzio Pool at Princeton University. Have a great afternoon.